3D additive printer. They manufacture houses via 3D printing. And up on their behalf is Eliezer.
Do you have? Okay, thanks. Do you ever dream of building your house and then that dream becomes a nightmare? What if I told you that we can print your house and then you could actually be sleeping in it in 1 week? It can be a house or an office or a hotel or a multifunctional space. And you can put it anywhere because it's energy efficient, thanks to solar panels and some other little extras that we've added onto it. According to Deloitte, 3D printing is a disruptive technology that can reduce costs by 30%, construction time by 80%, and carbon footprint by 75%, while still guaranteeing quality construction. We have analyzed this local market, and we know there is more than enough room to grow only in Spain. And in the international market, the pie is estimated at $5.6 billion US. And there are not that many competitors out there producing and selling. So really, this is our opportunity. Our business model is a two-track business model. On the one hand, we're going to be selling our first viable prototype, the Ovo Habitat, and some smaller 3D printed parts to construction companies. We will then create business partnerships and joint ventures to be able to grow internationally. In a conservative scenario, we anticipate sales in the order of €29 million by 2024, and in an optimistic one, this could go up to €56 million. We've already visited potential clients, and they're on the boat as soon as we're up and running. We have the team to make this project roll. We thought on our knees, and we've gone to the market and looked for the right people with the right motivation, from one of the best international architects for the design to a chemical engineer specialized in concrete. I didn't even know that existed. So a lot has been accomplished already. Where do we stand? We have the team. We've done the research. We have a prototype printer already conducting trials. We have 40% of the funding secured. Only today they have told us that we've been selected as one of the EU Horizon 2020 beneficiaries for the SME instrument. So a lot has been accomplished, and we're almost there. When we get there, what we intend to do is design houses, social housing, and why not? Maybe go even higher. But before we go so high, we want you to join us to put together with our already investors, the 500K that will enable us to build the future. Will you join us?
Alan, please. Thank you, Eliezer. Next up, we have Alan Space. They unclose the new space revolution to orbit with new business models that will transform the world. And we have Antonio.
Take a look at this cave art. There are some drawings of bulls, horses, and stars. Humans have been dreaming of space for at least 16,000 years. In the last century, we reached the moon and the outer space, thanks to massive funds from governments, the only ones with access to space. But today the space is finally open to private players, thanks to the new space revolution, affordable, wide, and business open. Hi, I am Antonio Vázquez. I'm co-founder of Alen Space. Alen is part of the revolution. At Alen, we develop business solutions based on nanosatellites to put our clients' business ideas into orbit. Conventional satellites are huge and expensive devices with long development times. Nanosatellites change the game. Nanosatellites are cheap, small, and fast to market. Alen offers to the new space pioneers our 10 years of successful experience, our high-quality methodology, and our top-class software and hardware. From design to service delivery, the whole process under one roof. Our business model is simple. We build and operate our clients' constellations. Every satellite is renewed every 2 to 5 years, allowing our clients to continuously update their constellations while providing Alen with recurring revenues. And we also offer our own ready-to-launch solutions, like in Lume 1, our next nanosatellite that will be launched by the end of the year to support forest fire extinction. The market is clear. When we launched our first nanosatellite in 2012, less than 50 nanosatellites were launched worldwide. In the next 5 years, more than 3,000 nanosatellites are expected to be launched. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. We expect big corporations and sector leaders to launch their own constellations, to reduce costs, to improve operations, or to open new business lines. And this is a huge opportunity for value capture. All of that thanks to an exceptional team that has been working with organizations like the European Space Agency, the NASA, Brazilian Space Agency, European Commission, or United Nations, while developing 50% of all the Spanish nanosatellites, including the first one. And this year, we will launch 2 more. We have been developing satellites for years, getting more than 5 million euros for projects. We are now ready for ignition. We just need fuel. With Alen, space will be yours.
So thank you very much, Antonio. Third up, we have Elias Robotics, which is a cybersecurity robotics company, and David will be presenting.
Hi, good morning. My name is David Mayoral. I am the CEO and founder of Elias Robotics, which is a cybersecurity robotics firm that is focusing on creating the next generation of robot security. We are living in the era of robots. We see robots every day, in our home, cooking for us, cleaning for us, and even right now, driving for us. But also as well, we are living in the advanced manufacturing economy, where robots are 24/7 working with us. But even in the healthcare, robots can save your life. But I have bad news for all of you. Robots have not been designed, even created, to be secure. That's why we create the first robot immune system, a physical device that includes the latest artificial technologies combined with an immunological approach that delivers a real-time threat prevention system. In the right, in red, we can see our offensive security services. We offer a monthly report of vulnerabilities validated from our experts and tested in our own offices. The market of security is quite big, but we are focusing on 2 targets. The first one is the professional one, and the second one is the industrial one. But all of this wouldn't be possible within a great team, a team of more than 12 people that believe in our idea, that invest at least 10,000 euros, each one of us, in this project. I'm really happy to announce that we closed the first contract last month of 50,000 euros. And in blue, we can see our projections of the robot immune system, our product. And in red, we can see our offensive security services. These are the milestones from February 2018. We bootstrapped the business, the founders, and the team of more than 300,000 euros. We closed the first contract in less than 5 months, and that allowed us to close the seed round with the first customers and European funds. 2 weeks ago, we've been selected in the first European Robotics Accelerator, giving us access to first partnership with multinationals, and validating the traction in the market. So we are here today because we want to raise a Series A in 2019 of 3 million. We want to speed up our technology, and we want to put our services and product in the market. So 5 years ago, same founders, same team, we created a successful robotics business that we sold it to a multinational 2 years ago. So we are here because we need your support, because we believe that the best way to predict the future is to invent it. So thank you very much.
Thank you, David. Next up, we have Elizer. Celso will be presenting them. They provide customer behavior insights to improve the performance of commercial and retail spaces.
Yeah, hi you all. This is Celso, co-founder at Eliezer. Physical spaces arena is a very diverse and broad sector, from supermarket or big boxes to offices, airports, museums, or even retailers. They all are in urgent need of data-driven management solution, exactly what we offer. And this is a billionaire business opportunity. A big elephant that we have sliced it. We are starting at the shopping center segment, in which we already have major European customers such as Carrefour. While companies are managing their online businesses with exhaustive data, they are running their physical spaces in a radically different way, with scarce data, that leave them in dark, underperforming and losing money, and we're fixing it for them. We deploy a network of IoT devices that detect and track people in an anonymous way, and we transform the information in ready-to-business one. We can do that because our own solution, our own computer and machine learning algorithms, and hardware design. We collect a huge amount of data from people's trajectory, and we transform it in ready business information. We point out how gates operation affects the flow, how poorly performing brands or events can affect the performance of the shopping center. And then we deliver to the managers the specific information to drive a direct impact, higher revenues. And we can do that because of our tech. We are tracking 100% of people with a 5 centimeters precision. That is exactly what is needed to take informed-based decisions based on actual and complete data. And the solution works. We are right now making money in a straight way, charging an annual fee and a setup fee for our customers. And we are setting the foundation of our next business model. Apply the insights and sectoral intelligence to better design physical spaces before they are built. And of course, we have competitors. In terms of precision, we are delivering 5 centimeters. That is the best value in the market. And regarding people track, we reach 100% of people, which along the precision, 5 centimeters, is exactly what shopping centers were demanding and they hadn't found until now. And of course, it's time to talk about the team. A 5 amazing people team led by Marcos at the side, the guy who brings to retail cutting-edge military technology, and myself, all my life involved in project management and business development. So right now we are talking about shopping centers, but the opportunity is much bigger. We have the tech, we have the knowledge, we have the attitude, and we have a plan. So dear customers, dear investors, let's talk. Thanks.
Okay, 4 down. Thank you, Celso. Next up, we have Clara from NGD1, which has a wearable device to protect and monitor workers' safety.
Good morning. Well, NGD is new generation devices, and what we do is to develop wearable technology to improve worker safety. Because work-related accidents are still an outbreak for occupational health and safety management. And these numbers here are unacceptable to us. It is why we have developed our first device, NGD1, that makes a real difference thanks to its global connectivity that makes it universal. The device is placed inside a helmet and monitors the workers in terms of safety. It's not intrusive, easy to use, and it sends relevant data in real time to an IoT platform, because we know that tracking for tracking in security does not generate any value. Fortunately, we're not alone in this journey. There's a lot of solutions that offer workplaces improvement, but NGD goes a step further. We make a real revolution. We bring wearable technology to the industry directly or via telecommunications or personal protective equipment companies to monitor worker safety. And with the data collected, we apply machine learning methods. And with that, we extract behavior patterns to make risk prevention. And with that, we enter the insurtech sector that has an impact on the industry, and so on. And hopefully, on a long term, we will reach governments to change laws, but that's another story. And how are we going to make this revolution a business? We're going to sell a pay-per-use service based on €1 per day per worker, including the hardware, devices in charge, the software, accesses to the platform, weekly reports, and real-time notifications, and a consulting service for implementation and training. And based on the industrial workers that have mandatory use of personal protective helmets, our market in Europe is €6 billion, and we expect 1% penetration by 2025. We're also developing our service in markets like LATAM and Oceania, where we have proof of interest by the industry there. And so far, we have validated the concept with Nokia. We had a functional prototype that has been shown in Mobile World Congress and CeBIT, and we are already running POCs to get real feedback from the industry before industrialization. And obviously, none of this would have been possible without a full-time dedicated team that share the same objective every day, to bring technology for every worker to come back home safe and sound. Basically, what we do is to materialize the Internet of Things with real solutions to save lives. Thank you very much.
Muy eficiente, gracias. Thank you, Clara. Next up, we have Pedro from Ithaca. Ithaca solves an urgent need, which is the development of ethics applied to artificial intelligence.
Everybody is worried about the artificial intelligence. Many movies show us robots and machines trying to kill us. Right now, we have many issues with artificial intelligence. One of these examples is Tai, the Microsoft chatbot on Twitter. Tai was shut down because it got corrupted while interacting with people. The solution? Hopefully not. The real solution is Ithaca. Ithaca helps to avoid corruption in artificial intelligence systems, helping people and machines to make right decisions and avoid and detect ethical dilemmas. We can install our solution in robots, drones, machines, and at any IT solution. We are empowering the Isaac Asimov's laws of robotics. These are some of the features and functionalities in Ithaca that help developers, engineers, and corporations to build safe artificial intelligence solutions. We are able currently to detect 90% of ethical dilemmas. And the possibilities are huge. The market size estimations for 2022 is currently $100 billion, and we are going to be everywhere: healthcare, finance, automotive, transportation, and many more. According to our business plan, profits in coming years is going to be very high. We have in our team developers, engineers, visionaries, technology experts, and psychologists. If you want to know more about Ithaca or test it, visit us in our stand number 77, and we will be very happy to see you. Can you imagine a future of artificial intelligence without Ithaca? I can't. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Pedro. So we're past the halfway point now with 6 down and 5 to go. Next up, we have Roy from Nido Robotics, who do advanced underwater robots for underwater inspection at an unparalleled price-performance ratio.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Captain Roy Torgerson. I'm the CEO and founder of Nido Robotics. So this picture was taken a couple of months ago. One of our customers did a standard inspection in an industrial plant, and during the inspection, a pump switched on and sucked the robot through the pump, with the following result. this time it was only a robot, but this type of inspections are generally done by divers. Our mission is to prevent this kind of accidents by producing underwater robots at an unparalleled price-performance ratio. Our current product, the Seaview Pro, is around 10,000 euro. It goes down to 300 meters and is streaming live video back to the operator at the surface. We also developed the Seaview Nano this year and launched it on the market this year for those, based on feedback that we got from the markets, for startups and companies who want to get into this industry. And we have about 60% margin on those prices. The market that we're in this year is estimated to be about 320 million euro, and with a growth rate of about 12% each year over the next few years. Our differentiation is particularly on the modularity and the adaptability of the robots, and our focus on the industry. Recently, there's been a few new players on the market, but they're more focused on the fund side or the consumer side of this sector. There's also a few incumbents, but technology-wise, they're pretty outdated by today. And by the way, we through our processes, we managed to cut the costs and manufacture these robots at a several times lower price point than the competition. So far, we started the company in 2016. We have been using the bootstrapping model. We sold 6 robots in the first year, other companies' models. This allowed us to get feedback on how to improve our own products. 2017, we sold a few more units, basically to beta testers around the world. And this year, with our own products on the market, we have now today sold about 60 robots with a revenue of about 400,000 this year. And this is obviously thanks to some great clients, and also we've had the assistance from some accelerator programs. We're currently in Lanzadera. This is obviously not possible without a great team. We have all the different aspects of business covered, and our projected revenue for this year is about 800,000 euro, reaching 2 million next year, basically because we have created a sales machine which allows us to scale this business. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Roy. Next up, we have Carlos from Onirix, which is a platform to create augmented reality experiences and manage their content in the cloud.
Okay. Hi, everyone. This is Carlos. And let me introduce you to Onirix, the augmented reality platform to create amazing experiences. Augmented reality is a technology that allows us to include layers of visual information in the world that is around us. But rather than a technology, augmented reality is a set of technologies. If you want to introduce it in your business line, you have to deal with many instruments, in this case, technologies, and it's not an easy process. Besides that, we have analyzed the market, and the existing products have all the same problem. Very expensive platforms, but what is more important, closed platforms. They are keeping augmented reality in a lock in the box. Our solution is Onirix. With Onirix, we are solving both these problems by giving technological control to our clients, and also providing a set of very easy-to-use tools. In one hand, we have created a web platform where creators can manage their contents and connect it with their final applications in an easy way. On the other hand, Onirix is an open-source solution, no limitations in terms of technology, and a public community of developers. What about the market? Augmented reality is expected to reach $90 billion in a couple of years, which means more than 445,000 software companies that are interested in augmented reality in the main markets. This is our target. Companies that not only are going to be developing mobile applications, but also augmented reality experiences in the next months or years. Of course, there are other platforms in the market, but as I said, they share the same problems. And this leaves us with a fragmented market we want to occupy. We are decided to occupy the space that leaves us the open source technology. This means power of personalization for our clients, and at the end, what means freedom. Onyx is a software as a service with different licenses. You can start with a freemium one, and when you start generating business with your company, you can start paying the different licenses we have, Wave license and Ozone license. Our team, we are an 11 people team with developers, designers, marketing, sales, and also we count on advisory, strategic advisors and stakeholders, all with the same vision, augmented reality for everyone. So if you are an investor or a fund, let's talk. Let's change the way we work with augmented reality. Thank you very much.
Gracias. Thank you, Carlos. Next up, we have Laszlo from Posey Technologies, an RTLS-based automated production and supply chain logistics monitoring for manufacturing and warehousing.
Thank you. Got it. So after 6 long years and blood and sweat and tears, Posey came along to tell you where you're wrong. I will wait for my presentation to come up, but I will utilize this time to start talking about what we are dedicated to. We at Posey want to translate the reality of manufacturing into a live digital picture. Not one like this, but one that truly tells you what is where in real life in the manufacturing process. Can we get the presentation running? Doesn't work. Anyway, I don't want you to be bored in this time, so I will prep for the next few slides. I will ask my time to be reset in the meantime. Manufacturing is a staggering $15 trillion market that has built-in inefficiencies, losses that are undetected. Yes?
We're going to cut it off until they get it reset.
Okay.
You can start again, okay?
I'm pretty good, so I can talk to the audience anytime.
I'm sure you can, but to be fair to the rest of the teams, we need to keep it to around the 3 minutes. Okay,
so
it looks like we're good.
So this is our mission. We help manufacturers save millions by streamlining their operations and making it fully transparent. Do you know where's your remote control at home? Because I myself, I don't. Now imagine a factory that that has thousands of items continuously moving around in order to become a product from a raw material. That is a chaos, and chaos is inefficient. And these inefficiencies have two major aspects that mostly happen in production logistics. Second, that they are mostly undetected. So much so that 5 out of the 7 lean waste categories are in production logistics. And if we detect and identify and eliminate them, we can increase the efficiency of those operations by 20 to 30%, staggering numbers. In order to do that, you need facts and data, valid, digital, real-time, continuously monitored data. And this is what we do. We identify and locate every single element that is involved in the production process. Parts, containers, bins, forklifts, people, everything that is about production, and we locate them in real time. How do we do that? We build an infrastructure in the facility. We attach our tags to those, let me not cover this. We attach our tags to those objects, and then we present their motion in our software. The chaos I was talking about, and you had to imagine, looks like this in our world, or like this, or like this. Digital, visible, transparent. This is a staggering market. Can you please reset so we have only one slide up at once? This is a $15 trillion market. Now, this market will spend about $2 trillion on digital transformation. We want to be a part of it. It's a very, very tiny part, but that will still put us to a billion-dollar company within 5 years. About competitors, our main competitors is a stopwatch and a barcode in 2018. I will let you absorb this. We have a handful of technology companies. Let me show them as well. Not too many, and we have critical advantages compared to them. The most important is that we can track and trace not hundreds, look at me not up there, not hundreds, but thousands and tens of thousands of items simultaneously. Our business model is straightforward. We'll have a look at that. Our typical deal size, look at me, is 2 to 4 million euros. The majority, about 60% of that, is recurring revenue. And I will have to leave you with that because my presentation doesn't work. Thank you so much. I'm really sorry for the technical difficulty.
Sorry about that.
I have 2 more slides missing, so...
Speak to Bea.
I don't think there are any ways to complain. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Laszlo, and apologies about the presentation. Okay, so down to the final 2. Next up, we have Jorge from Sigma Rail. They're building a digital model of infrastructure for goods trading.
Thank you. So, hello. We are Sigma Rail, and we are here today to introduce you the data-driven industrial revolution we are leading in the railway industry. But before getting there, let me ask you one simple question. Have you ever realized how important it is to have accurate information about the status, the real status of roads or railways? With trains traveling at 300 kilometers per hour, a small mistake can make a huge difference. So, if we want to avoid this, safety first, we want delays, of course, we need to do something. And to that, we are glad here to introduce SigmaQ. This is a video coming here. No, yes. We wait. It's amazing, yes. Okay, so we introduced SigmaQ. Okay, SigmaQ is a product, our product, which is ready to change the industry. With SigmaQ, we use forefront technologies like machine learning, and we will provide automatic online track inventory for the railways. But come on, we cannot stop there. We have to avoid people, workers to get into track. So track entry will be no more required. We offer many things for the railway industry, but of course, we didn't stop there. We had to go ahead. So that's why I'm going to show you another video, amazing as well, of course. On time as well, yes, like the trains, you know. Okay, so we didn't stop there. I'm going to show you a project we've been developing in Barcelona with the Cercanías Rodalies, okay, where we use LiDAR to capture the reality, okay, you're going to see that, and to create a 3D model of the whole rail corridor. Could you imagine how many business models come out from this? This is something we are leading and we are offering to our customers. Of course, we always give information very important for safety, like danger points verification, okay? And we offer the same thing. Kilometer, gradient, wherever. So, we are doing that with drones and whatever tool we need. And we are going to do it in the future with autonomous capture. But we're going to go ahead. We want to go beyond a Google Maps of the railways. We need to create a 3D point cloud of the world. No matter what source, what tool for the data we need, drones, satellites, we're going to integrate all of that in SigmaQ. And we're going to trade to major and minor companies. We are Sigma Railers. Join us. Join the Sigma Railers, an amazing team, a great team capable of partnering with all these players in the industry capable of working. Sorry, was the video? I was the video.
Sorry, just too much.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Sorry. Okay, so last up we have Whitetrack, which is our second RTLS solution, a metering solution that combines multiple communication protocols, sensors, and actuators for the Industry 4.0.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Javier Ferrer, CEO and co-founder of Whitetrack, the new way to do track and trace for Industry 4.0. But first, just a simple question. Any one of you has lost any important thing in their life? A child, a car, even a Rolex, something important? This thing happens every day in the plants. The plants burn millions and millions a day by looking for cars that they lost, looking trucks, pallets, as Posey said before, many, many critical things. And that's why in Whitetrack we have created a wireless and total tracking solution to sell this pain. First, we initially created the data with our IoT sensors, passive and active trackers and their wireless sensors. But then, this is just data creators, and we learn to optimize this data with machine learning and artificial intelligence algorithms in order to create magic, the savings for our clients. That's why, in a few time, great metrics. More than 1.5 million on sales. We have a 20 million in pipeline for the existing clients. We are only, with a few people that I showed you before, in 15 countries, in 250 plants worldwide. And we are tracking, not 6 million, 11 million of critical assets a month. Not bad figures. Just a few Whitetrack lovers, as we call our clients. Why they love our technology for motor company, Volkswagen Group's huge corporates? Due to the savings. One client saved $20 million in only 6 months. Other client saved $1 million in only 1 month. Not bad for them and really great for us. We are not a lot in the market. There are a lot of players, active trackers, passive trackers, sensings. Many companies compete in the games market, but we have great difference in terms of technology and in terms of industry penetration. That's why we enter in automotive first. It's the biggest early adopter, and we are in most of the plants. And only with 20 engineers and growing. We know how to build companies and scale, like a jockey stick. We went from corporates and from startups, and our advisors from corporates are helping us a lot to do this magic really, really fast. Our business model is quite simple. Our affinity partners and we sell the sensors, the IoT. We don't install everything. The great important thing is our technology goes without installation. This is faster and cheaper for the clients. And then a recurring revenue. Every project, every client loves to pay more than 15K yearly per solution. We are doing upselling and cross-selling every month with them. That's why our CAC is really small comparison with the LTV that we get to the clients, more than 50 times, not bad also. Our roadmap is quite ambitious, but we are doing it because our client is asking for that. We are really growing not only internationally, we are looking for other subsectors after automotive sector to grow and conquer the world. Due to that, we are in a Series A round. We are more than 0.5% commit to fly like a rocket. We are looking for marketing and structure, better team, and to double the clients, to the penetration also in the States, because we are going to open in UK and in Bavaria in a few months, and to multiply the sales and continue growing. Just a recap, wireless total tracking for Industry 4.0, great tracks, we're Whitetrack lovers, and petrol to take a rocket. Thank you very much. It has been a pleasure.
Gracias.